Good morning. How are you? It's a little chillier this morning than yesterday. Probably because it's a little earlier. How are you? Where's the magic? Where's the magic in life? Let's find it. Let's start now. Sit up straight, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Can we just stop doing for a brief moment, this present moment, and take a deep breath in? Hold it in there, swirl it around, and exhale slowly. Let's do that again, because that's such good clearance, so strengthening. Breathe in, 3, 4, hold, and out. That's your tool. That's your tool that we've learned. That's your go-to. When anything gets you caught up or wrapped up, breathe. Stop. Sit in alignment. Relax your shoulders and your jaw. Take a deep breath in. Hold it, swirl it around. Take a deep breath out. How do you take a deep breath out? I think you just merely exhale. You allow that deep breath that you've just taken in, breathe in all that good, fresh love, devotion in the universe, all that health and well-being into you. You swirl it around so it washes all the way down to your toes and up into your head and your fingers, and then you let out anything that you've cleaned, what that breath has cleansed. You're going to exhale. So many things. Oh gosh. I'm so inspired every day, each and every day, by your messages and your words of wisdom. Oh my gosh, there's so many wise women, so many loving, wise women who take the time and make the time to be kind. And I thank you so much. The warm fluid of our lives. Our family is like a warm fluid. Our friends, sanctuary, meditation, all these things just can blanket you in warmth and love, a feeling of spaciousness, to be who you are, to be your true self. So I reached out to someone who's very dear and very important to me. She's made profound impact in my life, and she's my mentor. She's solar return. She's about 8 years below me on level, and yet, as far as experience in life and managing people and managing strategies and managing communities and running a very large business, she is levels above me. And so what I would like to invite all of us to do is to seek out a mentor. Seek out someone who is wiser, clear thinking. It can be a friend. It could be someone that's a friend of a friend, and someone that is loyal, that someone that you trust and someone that you respect. And so I spent about an hour and a half yesterday talking to her about, it's the first time I've talked to her since the show started, and I think yesterday was the day that I needed to download some things, and she was right there. She put me on her schedule. She gave me the time. She gave me her knowledge. You would think this early I wouldn't have the blowers. Oh my gosh. Should I cut this short because it's noisy? I think I'll just move. Let's go move. Usually what happens is when I begin to move, they stop. I have to find out where they're coming from. Well, that's better. We walk around the side of the house. So, oh, look. See? There was a reason why I came back here, and that was to check out my oranges. Lovely fluid. So, seek out a mentor. Find someone. There are organizations that can help you find a mentor. And if you are interested and you have knowledge and wisdom and kindness and compassion to share, then you can be a mentor. I am going to, I'm looking into that myself with a friend of mine. There's a few projects here for young women, and that sounds like something that would be a very fulfilling thing to do as a volunteer, to be a mentor to either young women or older women. We all need help sometimes, right? And support. So the other thing that arose is I had a woman reach out to me yesterday and tell me that that she has disappointment in herself because she hasn't achieved what she thought she would achieve by her age. So when I read that, I thought, wow, she must be in her 50s. And I asked her, I said, tell me your story. And she was 24. There's so much pressure on young people these days to achieve, is to get to a certain place in life. And then, you know, what I found from my own children is that sometimes you get to this place and it still feels like you got to get to another place. So if I could just invite anyone who's disappointed or has doubt about their future or disappointment in where they've gotten so far, is just to, in this moment, in this present moment, be content with what you have and what you've done. It's okay to be a human being. We don't all have to be human doings. Some of us, our mission, our purpose isn't to, make the best or the greatest or the this or the newest. Some of us, our mission, it's okay to just hold down the love, to be love keepers, to be harbingers of devotion, and that's okay. So don't put yourself under pressure of disappointing someone or someone else. I've disappointed them, or they have some kind of expectations of you. Release yourself from those expectations. All right? We go on Instagram. I mean, you're on Instagram now, and we see influencers, and we see people doing and making and creating and promoting and marketing their thises and their that's, and even their selves sometime. And maybe what the world needs now is just someone to plant a tree and to pick a flower, or to do something small but intentional. Just as long as it's intentional, and do something beautiful to help one another. Reach your hand out to someone in need today. That may be the best and most important thing, the most vital thing this world needs right now, is a helping hand. And you can be that person. And that circles back to being a mentor or finding a mentor. So that's actually what I recommended to this young woman. And is that she, maybe go and attend some consciousness raising festivals. I always recommend that, because I think people that have never been to not a music festival, a consciousness raising festival, where there's workshops and cooking classes and all kinds of fun exercises and techniques that you can listen to. There's famous people who give lectures on how to create a new and better and more improved sustainable worlds that have vision. And so one of the ones that I recommend, and I'm going to be at it because I give a workshop there every year. Excuse me, my hot fluid is calling. Oh, it's called Lightning in a Bottle, and it's here in California in May, and I always give a workshop. Actually, it's just a kind of a talk, more of a fireside chat without the fire, because there's a lake. It's more of a lakeside chat, and we would invite you to go and explore and adventure into some of these consciousness raising festivals. And they're not just for young people. I mean, granted, Brian and I are, on the, higher levels, and in our, and we have a role there, and we have embraced the role of elders for that community, for that tribe. And the name of the workshop is called Ask the Elders. And so to become an elder, you have to release the grasping for your youth in our youth obsessed culture. We have to release our youth and embrace our wisdom self, our crone. And once we do that, we have so much knowledge and wisdom and experience to offer other people. So I would do that. I would invite you to do that. That's just a tool for you to learn and grow and expand and evolve. And I know we want all to do that. I'm doing that. And as you probably know, I am moving further and further away from the Housewives show. And I know some of you are unhappy about that, sad. But actually, it's not healthy. It's not healthy for me. And it inhibits my ability to be a healer. And it it makes me smaller. It puts me in a box where there's a certain image that's created of me when I'm much, much deeper and bigger and more colorful. I mean, I think they display me as a colorful character, but I am much more than that. So you see the color, but you may not see the richness or the depth or the experience or the wisdom, and so it inhibits me in that way. And although it has been an amazing growth experience, I mean, you're here, we're here. I mean, this meditation was created for me. I created this morning meditations because I wanted a tool to escape, basically, or I wanted a sanctuary to be able to go to when I was being hit over and over and over. So as I move away from that, and I move away from that narrative that they created about me, I am now able again to move back into my healing role. And although I've said before that I'm not a leader, shaman, or guru, actually I am. My mentor reframed that for me yesterday. I'm a reluctant leader. It just sounds like when you're a leader, you have to answer a lot of emails, and I'm just not that. And I don't monetize myself, so I guess I can be a leader. I guess I am. I'm a fucking leader, okay? There, I said it. I'm embracing my leadership. So as I move forward into this beautiful year, and at the same time staying in this present moment, I am fully embracing my leadership qualities, my leadership role. I want to continue to inspire you guys, to help guide you, to help you see things more clearly when you're in doubt. Remember, God came to me in the middle of the night to dispel the doubts. It's one of the only two things that that was spoken to me. And I'm going to just hold down the fort, move away from RHOC. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't want to talk about all the negative stuff that came. I wrote a declaration yesterday, which I'm going to post in a couple of days or weeks. And then hopefully my girlfriend, my mentor, says that I have been pulled out in the undertow of all this, and I need to take a break, take a deep breath, and get out of the undertow. And the only way to do that is to distance myself, is to get back out on the beach, where it's sunny and dry. So I invite all of us to, if you feel like life is towing you under, as soon as you get your foot on balanced ground, you get one little foothold, just one foot after the other, get yourself back onto solid ground. Get out of the ocean and get back up on the beach. And this is metaphoric, of course, the sunny sky. Get back up on the beach, lay down, dry out, soak up the sun, soak up the love. I am good, I am true. Remember, I am good, I am true, I am love, I am light. Just say that to yourself. As you breathe, don't ever stop breathing. Don't ever come, just when you get lost, come back to the breath. Take a deep breath, come back to the breath. Okay, wow. Is there one more thing? I think my one more thing is I'm gonna go say good morning to Big B. Namaste. And now I must go. Where should I go today? I got things to do. People to call. I love you.